important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Shotgun now for Carr. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Carr now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
127 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Connor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This offense has a lot of weapons, but you know they like to look Connor's way down here near the end zone. He's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold him.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand to Kamara. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid first half. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Carr now on first down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. James Conner punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes this 35-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Carr now to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Kamara trying the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Carr to throw on second down.
There's Chris Olave.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. As Shaheed going to go in motion.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 23. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The Cardinal offense takes back over. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Murray giving to Connor on the option.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They run behind center with Connor.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
This one deep for Wilson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Michael Wilson,
39 yards.
And the Cardinals add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Prater for the extra point, and it is 42-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Olave holds it in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Kamara off the draw.
He'll take this to the 46.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.